Assalamualaikum guys, good evening. This is a special note. I know you have learned this, but why not? Maybe you can strengthen the knowledge on the FFC definition. So we're going to focus FFC definition, especially on biomarkers. Yeah, we focus our attention on biomarkers that are used in the FFC definition and are used in the functional food studies. You have been told that biomarkers are indicators in the body that give off signals, whether it is in tissues, in organs, or maybe in the whole systems. So scientists, they use biomarkers to determine the rate or the effectiveness of biological processes, whether it is in the natural state or after administration of functional food or functional ingredient containing the bioactive compounds. Yeah. All right. Biomarkers. There are many. It's a diverse groups of compounds. Can be protein. Like it was shown to you yesterday. The example of hamster study. They study the cholesterol, that these are biomarkers, plasma antioxidant, these are biomarkers, condition of the liver of the hamsters, also biomarkers. So it can be protein, can be blood sugar, cholesterol, triglyceride levels, hormone levels. Just like bioactive compounds, biomarkers are diverse groups of compounds, and diverse processes as well, as each and every bodily process triggers countless, yeah, a lot of biological responses. There are numerous ways to measure the rate or effectiveness of a process in the body. Okay, so it's very complex. It is beyond our capability in terms of knowledge. We have to give it to our friends in School of Biology or in some pharmaceutical sciences or medical health science. Yeah, these are the experts. Right. So we have to accept that biomarkers are highly useful in functional food research. It should be the first thing that come to your mind. What are the bioactives and what are biomarkers that they measure to come up with this conclusion? So, by studying the biomarkers, firstly, number one, scientists can theorize that certain bioactive compounds will have certain health benefits. Changes in this biomarker activity will confirm, otherwise will deny whatever claim or benefits that you think bioactive compounds can do. Okay, that's number one. And number two, biomarkers can indicate mechanism. We need to know the mechanism, how it works, how these bioactive compounds action in preventing and treating diseases or illnesses, or at least reducing the risk of diseases. Yeah. So by now you should be able to appreciate how complex and long the biological pathways are. You learn biochemistry, right? It's very very complex, lots of interaction here and there. So we should also appreciate that the number of man days, how much activities involved, the years and years involved just to confirm the details about certain pathways. Since biomarkers are integral parts of biological pathways, the analysis of biomarkers are excellent ways to determine reaction mechanism, particularly the order of each process and the roles that each enzyme, protein, and molecule play in our body. Okay, mechanism is important. That's number two. Number three, um, by observing biomarkers in a specific process, we can clarify the role that bioactive compounds play in the body on several levels. Yeah, for instance, we can measure protein levels in the liver and hormonal stimulation in the stomach while administering a bioactive compound such as lactose, which is milk sugar, right? In this case, measurement of biomarkers are performed in disparate processes in order to observe how, in this case, bioactive compounds is lactose, how lactose affect both the activity levels, yeah, hormonal changes in the stomach and also changes in the liver protein. So scientists often choose, of course, the most accurate and easily measured biomarkers in their studies. They will help a lot in the studies. Yeah, that's number three. Okay, if we look back at our FFC definition that we're going to zoom in whenever you do your product proposal assignment, you see there are two parts. Up there is about bioactive compounds. The lower part is actually about the biomarkers. So from here, we can conclude the use of bioactive compounds in the FFC definition of functional food, of course, together with the implicit role of biomarkers, make this definition complete. Yeah. Um, Previously, you still several other definitions. Maybe their definition a little bit dated. They are incomplete to because they define functional food as beyond nutrition. That's very general or very simplistic. Of course, it's easy to remember functional food is beyond nutrition, of course. But FFC definition consider bioactive compounds and also the biomarkers. Also, it is incomplete to say functional foods are the food that improve health and mitigate disease without providing the reason why. So these reasons are now provided by the activity of the bioactive compounds with biomarkers there as tools for gauging the effectiveness of functional food, right? So bioactive compounds plus biomarkers makes definition complete by providing reason. So it is a lot easier to convince your boss to accept the products to be developed into a new products. Yeah, because it is complete. It has a good reason scientifically, and very likely it will pass the Ministry of Health scrutiny. Yeah. Okay. Finally, yeah, this is a good example. Representation of what it's all about. You have two balanced definition there. One is about bioactive compounds, another is about biomarkers. So in your assignment, make sure to use the FFC definition. In particular, highlight the use of bioactive compounds in the product, search the publications or even patent if there are, and then you justify the choice of these functional ingredients, hopefully the branded functional ingredients, based on studies that prove effectiveness and non-toxicity of the bioactive compounds at that efficacious level, as evident by the bioactive by the evidence by the activity of the biomarkers. It can be several biomarkers, but there should be the main biomarkers that drive uh, the science behind that particular functional ingredients. All right, so guys, what can I say? Good luck, happy learning, and happy New Year 2021. Yeah, so take care, stay safe. Okay, guys, bye.